the cold side of the bed. We pour the morning coffee, don't have a single word to say. You stare out through the window, and I just turn the other way. There's a ghost that sits between us in this house we built with care. I can feel a million miles, though you're sitting right there. We talk about the weather, we talk about the news, anything to hide the truth we're both afraid to lose. Oh, we're playing pretend, like we don't see the end, dancing around the sorrow that we can no longer mend. I say I love you to your back, you whisper it to mine, but the silence in between us is the real heartbreaking sign. And the hardest part of all is the lie inside my head as I try to find some sleep on the cold side of the bed. I remember summer nights when your hand would search for mine. We'd share our secret dreams beneath the stars that used to shine. Your laughter was a melody that could always save my day. Now it's just a quiet echo that seems so far away. We move around each other like polite and careful strangers, ignoring all the warning signs, ignoring all the dangers, 'cause we're playing pretend, like we don't see the end, dancing around the sorrow that we can no longer mend. I say I love you to your back, you whisper it to mine, but the silence in between us is the real heartbreaking sign. And the hardest part of all is the lie inside my head as I try to find some sleep on the cold side of the bed. Was it a sudden storm that came, or just a slow and quiet fade? This comfortable arrangement is a prison we have made. I'm too scared to be lonely, you're too scared to walk away, so we just keep on dying a little more each passing day. And I wonder if you feel it, this unbearable heavy dread, this final conversation that's still living in my head. And another day is over, we turn and face the wall, listening to the silence, waiting for the fall. And I find my only comfort right here instead, on the cold side of the bed. Yeah, the cold side of the bed. I stood before the mirror just to see if I was still there. Traced the lines upon my face, the silver strands within my hair. But the eyes that stared right back at me, they held a stranger's fright. Like a man who's lost a decade in the darkness of a single night. I tried to speak my own name just to prove that it was true, but the only sound that my throat made was a hollow echo of you. Every breath I take feels borrowed, every heartbeat feels like a lie. I'm just a shell of a man you knew beneath an empty sky. 'Cause I'm a stranger in my own clothes, I'm a ghost in my own home. Every room's a mausoleum for a love I can't disown. I'm just the other half of something that you broke and walked away. So who am I supposed to be at the closing of the day? This isn't just a heartbreak, it's a wound I can't define. I'm living inside your memory instead of living inside mine. Your coffee cup is still there, sitting untouched by the sink. It's got more life inside it than this broken man can think. This bed was once a sanctuary, this house was once a church. Now it's just a hunting ground where silent, screaming phantoms search. I walk these halls like a tourist through a life I used to own, petrified by the deafening silence, terrified of being this alone. This body doesn't feel like mine, it's just a place you used to keep, a haunted house where all your promises now lie to sleep. 'Cause I'm a stranger in my own clothes, I'm a ghost in my own home. Every room's a mausoleum for a love I can't disown. I'm just the other half of something that you broke and walked away. So who am I supposed to be at the closing of the day? This isn't just a heartbreak, it's a wound I can't define. I'm living inside your memory instead of living inside mine. How can one person's absence create such an endless empty space? How can they rewrite your existence, then leave you without a trace? You were the blood inside my veins, you were the rhythm in my chest, and now there's just a hollow ache, a soul that cannot find its rest. I am a story half written, a song that's lost its tune, just a lonely silhouette beneath a cold and lonely moon. Yeah, a stranger in my own clothes, wearing a dead man's skin. just fading and fading.
Sebuah akor piano yang sunyi dan disonan berbunyi, lalu perlahan-lahan menghilang ke dalam keheningan.
The mailman came this morning with a letter in his hand. Didn't know a piece of paper could wreck a proud man's plan. The ink was dry and formal, the words were kind and sweet, announcing your new lifetime on some unfamiliar street. I read it once, then twice, then I sat down in my chair, and the silence in this room became too much to bear. Poured myself a whiskey just to steady up my hand, but some kinds of shaking a good drink can't command, and my mind starts to race back to that time and place. The one mistake I made, that memory won't erase. It's a low and mournful sound coming up from the ground, 'cause this regret's a freight train running right through my soul for the one chance I missed that would have made me whole. Now every midnight hour I gotta pay the heavy toll for a story left unwritten, a love beyond my control. My mind goes drifting backwards to that dusty station floor. You had a ticket in your pocket and your hand was on the door. You asked me for a reason, just one reason to remain. My foolish pride was silent, standing in the pouring rain. I should have fought, I should have begged, I should have screamed your name, but I just stood there frozen and played a coward's game. And I watched your train pull out, swallowed by the fading light. Never knew one single moment could create an endless night. And my mind starts to race back to that time and place. The one mistake I made, that memory won't erase. It's a low and mournful sound coming up from the ground, and this regret's a freight train running right through my soul for the one chance I missed that would have made me whole. Now every midnight hour I gotta pay the heavy toll for a story left unwritten, a love beyond my control. Who gave you all he had, and a part of me is happy, but the rest of me is sad. Did you ever stop and wonder about the man you left behind? 'Cause the ghost of what could have been is all I ever find. So I send a prayer to heaven, though I know it's all in vain, asking God for just one drop of forgetfulness like rain. Yeah. way that freight train keeps on rolling. Oh Lord, I hear it every night, running right through my soul, under the pale moonlight. The chance I missed, oh, the one chance I missed, such a heavy toll, a story left unwritten, a love I don't control. No, I'll never have control. It's a story left unwritten. The night is quiet now, but my mind just won't let go. Every word I didn't say still haunts the undertow. You gave your heart so freely, I turned my eyes away. Now I'm left with empty hands and nothing left to say. I see your face in every tear that falls. Each drop reminds me how I built these walls. Oh, these whispers of regret, they call my name tonight. Echoes of the love I lost beneath the fading light. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you once again, but all that's left are shadows and the cold as rain. Whispers of regret, they're all I have to keep, while your memory sings me to sleep. I used to think that pride could keep me strong, but pride's a lonely friend when love is gone. Your laughter once was sunlight through my door. Now silence fills the room we shared before. Every note the guitar plays is my confession true, a song of sorrow written just for you. Oh, these whispers of regret, they call my name tonight. Echoes of the love I lost beneath the fading light. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you once again, but all that's left are shadows and the cold as rain. Whispers of regret, they're all I have to keep, while your memory sings me to sleep. Maybe someday forgiveness will find my way. Maybe the blues will wash my sins away. But until then, I'll walk this road alone, haunted by the love I should have known. Each step I take, I hear your soft refrain, a melody carved deep in my pain. The street lights flicker low, the night feels heavy still. I pay the price for love I failed to feel, until the dawn breaks through my silhouette I'll live with these whispers of regret. Another morning's breaking. Guess I gotta play my part. Tuck the corners of my sorrow deep inside my broken heart. I pick a clean white shirt to hide the ashes and the stains. I practice smiling in the mirror till only the hollow smile remains. I drink my coffee black and bitter, a reflection of my soul. Then I step out on the pavement, pretending I am whole. I nod to all the neighbors, I say it's a lovely day. Just another open line in this miserable place. 'Cause I'm the best actor in this town. I should have won an award for the way I say I'm doing just fine, without a single honest word. I can laugh right on a cue, I can tell a convincing lie. No one sees the raging hurricane that's hiding right behind my eye. I'm the star of this great tragedy, a one-man masquerade, fading out a little more with every single scene I've played. At work I talk about the weather and the profits for the year. My colleagues say I'm focused, they say my vision's crystal clear. They don't see my hands are shaking when I'm pouring out the tea. They don't hear your final words still echoing inside of me. I walk through crowded sidewalks, a ghost in a machine, the star of my own movie, but I'm never in the scene. I am present, but I'm absent. I am here, but I am gone. Just a well-dressed mannequin waiting for the dawn. 'Cause I'm the best actor in this town. I should have won an award for the way I say I'm doing just fine, without a single honest word. I can laugh right on a cue, I can tell a convincing lie. No one sees the raging hurricane that's hiding right behind my eye. I'm the star of this great tragedy, a one-man masquerade, fading out a little more with every single scene I've played. Sometimes a stranger's kindness or a song from long ago will cut right through the character and start to break the show. And I have to bite my own lip till I can taste the blood and pain, just to stop the floodgates opening, to hold back the pouring rain. It takes every ounce of power that I have left in me, not to fall down on my knees for all the judging world to see. Then the evening sun goes down and the final curtain falls. I walk back to my empty house, and I answer to no calls. The smile, the suit, the confidence, they drop right to the floor, and I'm just a broken man again. Who can't act anymore? Not until the morning light, when the show begins once more. Yeah, yeah. The house is dark and sleeping. 3 o'clock is drawing near, and I'm sitting with this old black phone I haven't touched in years. The line's been dead since summer, but I pick it up the same, and I dial the 7 numbers that still spell out your cursing name. I know there's no one listening. I know it's all a foolish game, but it's the only way I know how to keep from going completely insane. So I take a breath and clear my throat, like you're really on the line. And for a minute I pretend that everything is fine. But this is a one-way conversation with a ghost I used to know. I'm asking all the questions that you wouldn't let me go. Why'd you say forever? Did you ever really mean the words? And the only thing that answers is the saddest sound I've ever heard. Ooh, it's the sound of my own echo in this empty hollow space. Just a one-way conversation with the memory of your face. Oh, tonight I'm feeling angry, so I bring up last December, that pretty little promise that you swore you would remember. I lay out all the evidence, I state my case so clear, I point out every single lie and every hidden tear. You don't get to defend yourself, you don't get to explain or plead in this courtroom in my broken heart. The only judge is me, and I always win the argument. I always prove you wrong, then wonder why the victory never helps me to be strong. 'Cause it's a one-way conversation with a ghost I used to know. I'm asking all the questions that you wouldn't let me go. Why'd you say forever? Did you ever really mean the words? And the only thing that answers is the saddest sound I've ever heard. It's the sound of my own echo in this empty hollow space. Just a one-way conversation with the memory of your face. Yeah. But what good is winning arguments against a silent humming tone? What good is all this talking when I know I'm still alone? The terrible, sad truth is I'm not talking to you, not the woman that you are. I'm just talking to the angel that I wished on from a falling star. And she's the only one who listens, but she's also not alive. Just a perfect, pretty memory that my desperate mind revives. So I whisper, I forgive you, though I know it's not quite true. Then I whisper, God, I miss you, and I gently hang the phone on you. Another one-way conversation ends with me alone. Yeah, alone. Just me and this dead dial tone. Oh, yeah, yeah. I woke up this morning, told myself a brand new lie. Said today's the day I'm finally leaving you behind. I put on a different jacket, walk a different street downtown, try to find a little cafe where we never sat down. I even ordered black coffee, though you know I hate the taste. Anything to build a future that the past is not erased. But it only takes a raindrop or a stranger's cheap perfume, and suddenly you're standing right here across the room. And I'm dancing with your memory, swaying to a silent sound. The loneliest slow dance in this whole lonely town. It's a war inside my own head, a fight I'll never win. 'Cause letting you go feels just like losing you all over again. Oh, my friends all say I'm healing, they say I'm looking strong. They don't see me closing my eyes when they play our old song. They don't know this whole city is a map of you and me. Every corner holds a promise of what we used to be. These streets are full of footprints that only I can see, and every single pair of them lead you right back to me. And it only takes a raindrop or a stranger's cheap perfume, and suddenly you're standing right here across the room. And I'm dancing with your memory, swaying to a silent sound. The loneliest slow dance in this whole lonely town. It's a war inside my own head, a fight I'll never win. 'Cause letting you go feels just like losing you all over again. doesn't want to leave. How do you teach a broken heart a new way to believe? I'm a prisoner in a timeline to stop the day you went away. I keep searching for an exit, but the exit's all betrayed. So the music keeps on playing, a song that no one hears, and I hold your shadow closer and dance away the years. Yeah, I'm just dancing with your memory till the morning light appears. Just me and these same old tears.